And we will see how well that line can protect him against that defensive line for the Jets. Hauska kicks it off. Seattle won the toss and deferred. Ross going to take it out. Jeremy Ross just signed this week. And he's going to be stopped across the 20 at about the 21 by Cam Chancellor. And so we start 1st and 10. They'll give on the handoff, and there's Forte. And he's got a good gain on 1st down. He's going to pick up 5 this game. 2nd and 5. They'll run it again. And Forte is going to be near a 1st down. We'll give him 4 yards. 3rd and 1. Forte will run it into the pile, pushing forward, and he's got a Jet 1st down. So already coming out and using the ground game here is Forte and Brandon Marshall, the matchup on the top of your screen. They'll run it again. This is Powell. Jump cut. Not much. Give him 2. 2nd and 7. 4-man rush. Look to set up a screen. One-handed catch by Powell, but I don't know if he got anything there. To get that pass rush up the middle. 3rd and 6. Blitz coming. Fitzpatrick has it blocked up near side, and he's got a completion. It's Quincy Enunwa. 46. Handoff. A little dancing from Forte, and then he's belted down after a 2-yard gain from Garrison Smith. Footballs last week. Sharon Pete, number 17. These guys aren't that experienced. Fitzpatrick again has time over the middle. Forte makes the catch, turns upfield, and Forte is down to the 30. He's got 13 yards on the hookup and another Jet 1st down. From the 31, Powell outside Sherman up for the tackle. Receiving cool. 2nd and 5 from the shotgun. Fitzpatrick will dump over the middle, and Enunwa with the grab turns it up. And Quincy Enunwa, a factor early for the Jets. He's down to the 15, and another 1st down on this opening drive. But he is emerging. Forte cuts it back, and so he gets a couple. And this is where the Jets had trouble last week. So Richard Sherman, the matchup on top on a 2nd and 7. Looking the other way, Fitzpatrick. Now going to run, and he's chased down. K.J. Wright came flying in, and there was nobody open.
Probably does the wise thing there.
And so that'll bring up a 3rd down and 11. Jets need to get down to the 5. 4-man rush over the middle. Tipped. Powell got it back, and now the Seahawks say they have it, and they do. That just never seemed to get clean from the get-go to Powell, and Seattle has their 2nd turnover of the year. In and out of the hands of Powell. He bobbled it. And then Lane says, you know what? I'm just going to take it away. Seattle stopping a big Jet drive. And now hold on. And now we see this replay. And they come back and say that's an incomplete pass. They had a discussion saying, no, it's incomplete. And so the Jets get a break.
Pete Carroll, it's going to be interesting to see. And yes, he does throw the challenge flag.
You need an element of time, 2 feet. Control, spin.
Incomplete pass. It'll be 4th down for the Jets. Seattle will be charged with their 1st timeout.
Control plus 2 feet plus time. Did he have control? I mean, the ruling is he did field goal. Here's Nick Folk. And he's got it. So, Jets avoid another turnover. They convert on their opening drive 70 hours ago. But guess what? He's up and playing because the Seahawks have 2 running backs down today. Spiller has a couple touchdowns returning kicks in his career, but he'll take a knee. And Seattle will start on their own 25-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson, quick hitter, Jermaine Kearse over the middle, and he's got it out near the 35. He's going to be about a yard shy of a 1st down.
Left knee. He walked off, but gingerly.
There's Christian Michael at a 100-yard game last week, his first 2 NFL touchdowns, and he gets enough to get a 1st down back on the bench. On 1st down, a little loft to Jimmy Graham, one-hander. Oh my goodness.
Well, the New York Jets struggled mightily against Kelsey, the tight end from the Kansas City Chiefs. Now they come out, they try a corner, Marcus Williams, but Jimmy Graham just a bigger body and then a fabulous catch. But this is what's happening.
Torn patellar tendon, 100-yard game last week. Wilson to throw. Has time. Now he gets hit and he is sacked. He had time initially, but Leonard Williams came in to drop him.
Well, Leonard Williams, this guy's a stud, and they've got a bunch of studs up front. Big guys that can move. We're going to watch Leonard Williams working against Glowinski. He just kind of bides time and then explodes on Russell Wilson right up the gut, and Russell Wilson not able to move.
With the knee brace and with the right ankle. Second and long. Wilson throws far side, and that is caught. It's Luke Wilson. The backup tight end makes a catch, and now hold on, come back in and say that wasn't a catch. So the officials converging, and I think they're going to say incomplete.
Take a look. Ball hits the ground and comes loose. That's a good call.
Four-man rush. They're going to give a draw on this play. It's Spiller. Good run by Spiller. But he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth. The sack by Leonard Williams, and now John Ryan will punt it away. Jeremy Ross calling fair catch. Does so at the 10. Comes up and get up like he was okay. Jets start from their own 10 on their second possession. Fitzpatrick, a little pump. Now gets back in there. Just fires it out of bounds near side. Just had to get out of there before he got sacked on the play.
Let it go when he finds that matchup he likes.
Forte. Nothing. Stacked up, Bobby Wagner, the middle linebacker, was there, and you're looking at a 3rd and 10. In 7 or longer, teams are just 2 of 20. This is a 3rd and 9. Fitzpatrick guns one, and Marshall wide open. He beat Sherman. Brandon Marshall in the Seahawks territory. Forget that stat. That's a conversion right there.
Yeah, I'm trying my Stanford math. That's 3 of 21 now.
Yes.
And this is just what we're talking about. Fitzpatrick said, look, I got great respect for Richard Sherman, but I love my guy. Talking about Brandon Marshall one-on-one versus anyone. You see the strength of Brandon Marshall fighting through Richard Sherman.
And Fitzpatrick told us Friday when we were with the Jets, he said, what will make or break us, the one-on-ones with Brandon Marshall. Going to Sherman's direction again to a noon one, but it's incomplete.
He's going to get his fill of action.
Offense, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Tested, you said, now you're forcing it. So
right. 1st and 15 after the penalty. Forte looking for room, and there's just not much there. KJ Wright, already in on a couple tackles, was there first. Matt Chubb will keep looking at it for you today. On second down, fake the draw. Fitzpatrick near side, tipped. He was going for the rookie Robbie Anderson, but Deshaun Shedd said, not that time. 4-man rush, pressure, they'll dump it off. Caught by Powell, breaks through one tackle, going to come up shy of a first down. And this is interesting territory here.
This game.
Lachlan Edwards will put it away. End over end. Lockett calls fair catch inside the 10 with 6 seconds to go. Giants back. Buster Screen, the cornerback for the Jets, who limped off his back too. So both injured players are back, and so is the Jets defense, because Kristen Michael had nowhere to go, and that will take us to the end. Blitz coming. Wilson's going to throw it deep for Jimmy Graham over the shoulder. What a catch! So Jimmy Graham back in after getting that knee looked at, and he's made 2 brilliant catches. Graham and Wilson got decked on the play. First down, they'll do a quick hitter. It's Baldwin involved. His first catch gets right by Pryor. First down and more. And Doug Baldwin, I don't think Calvin Pryor thought he was that fast. He just blew right by him for a first down. At a career high, 164 yards receiving last week against the 49ers. They'll run it here. Michael across midfield. 2nd and 8. Fake the run. Pressure from Richardson. Wilson on the move. Throws a connection and the catch and a penalty. Doug Baldwin somehow held on despite the vicious hit by Pryor. That'll be a 15-yarder halfway to the goal. Now is Baldwin okay?
Well, Doug Baldwin, one of the tougher players in this league. Russell Wilson biding time, stepping up in the pocket. Just another perfect ball.
The ball was caught. Unnecessary roughness. Number 25 defense for an illegal contact on a defenseless receiver. That penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. Automatic. First down.
Up to Wilson. Michael on the sprint left, cuts it upfield, and then gets to the second level where David Harris cleans him up. Second and goal, and we get a penalty.
False start. Number 82, offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Both injuries to the knee and ankle. That might be hard. Second down. Moves away from pressure, throws. End zone! Touchdown! What were you saying?
Pete Carroll. He told us.
Now hold on, there's some discussion. I didn't see a flag. And that'll be a touchdown to Spiller.
Pete Carroll said, here's C.J. Spiller. He's going to run an option route right through the middle. I thought he had missed his opportunity, but Russell somehow threads the needle. Dangerous throw across the middle, but Russell Wilson, so much trust in himself, and apparently his receiver who arrived 70 hours ago into Seattle.
2-yard drive. Of course, the big hookup, two of them to Baldwin. His extra point is up and good, and the Seahawks jump in front. We'll say he was active after that play. We have time, we'll show it to you. Hauschka will kick it off. And that's out of the end zone.
That's his first game.
Got to know the way. Play fake Forte. Here come the Jets. Fitzpatrick, Brandon Marshall open. Has the catch up around the 40. And he was on Sherman that time. 6'3", about 200. Forte looks to cut outside, and Seahawks gang up on him. Lane, the cornerback, in there. We get a flag, too.
Holding. Number 47, offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat first down.
Kicker shoulder pads, it works for Michael Bennett. Fitzpatrick gonna let it go, looking for Marshall. Little too long for Marshall on Sherman. Second and 20. Four-man rush. Quick hitter, Powell in the flat. Out across the 35. Third and 13, only a three-man rush. Still pressure, and with a three-man rush, he escapes. Fitzpatrick gets decked, gets rid of it. We get flags. It's over to the rookie Anderson, but there are flags right around the quarterback, so let's see what the penalties are. Just bedlam around Fitzpatrick on that play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Number 91 defense for contact to the helmet of the quarterback. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Well, how about the effort? Just watch this guy, Ryan Fitzpatrick, extending the play. It looks like Avrill's going to have him, and then Bennett looks like he's going to take his helmet off, and then you see the contact up high by Cassius Marsh. Little Olay there.
First and 10 for the Jets on the Seattle 44. Forte. Quick cut outside, and just can't get through the tackle of Deshaun Shedd. So fast outside of Seattle. Now a late penalty.
You can't run.
After the play was over, unnecessary roughness, number 67, offense. 15-yard penalty, the down counts, second down.
Second and long. Forte gets buried. And now the Seattle D has a little juice with Wagner. Third and 28. Just going to hand it off. Powell up the middle, takes on Jeremy Lane. Well short of a first, in Seattle hold. Strong words from you, considering the defense you played on. Here is a punt, nearly blocked by Marsh. Lockett, that goes well out of bounds, so Seattle will start the game. That's him in motion. First and 10 Seahawks. From the 15, Wilson guns one. Jimmy Graham wide open, and he's out to the 35. A 20-yard hookup to Jimmy Graham, who's been active today. Here's Christian Michael sprinting near side and takes on a defender for a half-a-yard gain
For the Seattle Seahawks.
It's Graham in motion, number 88. And they're going to throw a quick hitter. Graham on the block. This is Curse, who sprints out near the 45, and he's got another Seattle first down. Wilson. Blitz coming, gets rid of it, unloads to Michael, who bobbles but makes the catch. And he's out right around midfield. Call this second and 6, and we get penalty flags.
False start, number 76, offense. 5-yard penalty, second down.
And his team to do great things. The guy never ceases to amaze me.
Well, this is going to be a gift to Michael doing the dirty work for Wilson, and he rolls his way into Jets territory at the 40.
Better than the guys that are just guys in this league.
3rd and 2, they'll run, and Michael's got the first down. So Christian Michael gets the ball, and he has the first for the first time today. Rookie from Arkansas. Fake to him, pressure, Wilson calmly eludes, throwing deep, wide open, it is Tanner McAvoy. His first NFL catch is a 42-yard touchdown.
Look at this protection. It's not looking good early. It's looking like Sheldon Richardson's going to walk in for a sack. But Russell Wilson again stepping up in the pocket and then just left. Calvin Pryor somehow doesn't see McAvoy and then falls down in the middle of the field, and that's easy pickings for Russell Wilson.
Tanner McAvoy. House good with the extra points. Up and good. And Tanner McAvoy, first NFL catch, is a 42-yard touchdown. Russell Wilson has started off this game unbelievably for a guy that's got a sprained knee, lucky not to tear it, and a bad right ankle. Hawks lead the Jets. And here are the Jets. Fitzpatrick has time, can't find anything, just going to run, duck and cover after a 1.5-yard game. Second down, they will run. Forte. Right side, flag flies as Forte gets up across the 30.
Holding, number 77, offense. 10-yard penalty, second down.
Play clock winding down to 2. 3-man rush. Fitzpatrick gets rid of it, and he's got a completion. And believe it or not, it's to the rookie Teron Peak, who Fitzpatrick told us the other day, I've barely thrown to him.
I've barely thrown to him. But sometimes you don't have a choice. And when Michael Bennett's breathing down your neck, you throw it to whoever's open. And what a nice catch.
And there's a big third down. They don't want to give the ball back to Seattle. They'll run it. Forte is not going to get it. I don't think. Now they give him a good spot there. So maybe I'm wrong. So they do get the first down. And here's Fitzpatrick. They've got all 3 timeouts here. Avoids a sack, gonna run. Not much room for Marsh. Close it down on him out to the 38. He picks up 3.
Kevin, it would just be huge to get points on the board, even a field goal before the half, to give you some momentum, and also a score. Even a field goal keeps it a 1-score game.
4-man rush. They're gonna set it up to Powell. Open field. Bilal Powell into Seahawk territory, and he's down to the 44. 2 timeouts left. 56 seconds to go in the half. Quick over the middle. There's Enunwa barreling forward. All right, this Quincy Enunwa is a load to bring down. Fitzpatrick and throws it incomplete. Looking for Enunwa. Practice squad the year before, played 1 game on special teams. Now their leading receiver. And Marshall falls down, and Sherman intercepts it. While on his back, Richard Sherman has the pick. They both fell down, but somehow it went right into Sherman's arms.
Brandon Marshall has to stay on his feet the second time in this series, and this time it cost them dearly. They're in field goal range. Watch Brandon Marshall at the top of this route. Stay on your feet.
And now we'll see if Sherman got it for it. Oh, it hit the ground.
That hit the ground.
So that will not be an interception. They look at every turnover, so they will look at this.
Fitzpatrick's been good. He's been accurate.
Brown, it's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and 10. Please set the game clock to 30 seconds.
Fitzpatrick dumps off Powell, out of room, and a move. Bilal Powell, stiff arm fighting, and he's out of bounds. What a play by Powell. Gets a first, gets out of bounds. 4-man rush. Fitzpatrick looking along, he's going to dump it off, and a flag flies, and Anderson drops it. Carl Cheffers, our referee.
Holding. Number 55 defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic. First down.
Bennett can come around the edge.
First down. Time and issue. Fitzpatrick going end zone. Marshall! Touchdown!
Kevin, Ryan Fitzpatrick couldn't have been more emphatic with us. Richard Sherman's a great player, but when I get Brandon Marshall one-on-one, I'm taking my shot. And we've seen him fall to his feet. Right there, he puts a great move, and then the back shoulder throw. You can't place it more perfectly than Ryan Fitzpatrick just did. That's beautiful football on behalf of the New York Jets.
Tell you what, John, if Brandon Marshall didn't fall twice, he'd have a 100-yard first half. And all his catches against Richard Sherman, 3 for 72. A touchdown, extra point is up and good. And boy, do the Jets need that. A little squib kick here. So they won't give Spiller a chance. This is Cassius March who will have it.
Out as well, they should be.
Seahawks will take a knee. Good first half here. Saw some big plays. Thought it would be all defense. We had some big offensive plays in this one. 9-10 is where we stand. Seattle won the opening coin toss and deferred, so they receive the kick here as gets into one. And Spiller's going to return it. C.J. Spiller. And met at the 20 and dropped at about the 22. Seattle ball from their own 22, and they'll start with a handoff. And neither team's been able to do too much running the ball. That was Michael for a gain of 2. 2nd and 7. 4-man rush. They get it out in the flat. Michael, good spin move. Good cut. Christian Michael working hard. Is going to be a yard shy of a first down. Yeah, there has been some big plays. Good stuff, Pam. And they're going to do a little flip here. This is Michael coming across for a Seahawks first down. From the 39, blitz coming. Wilson sees it, fires complete, short gain. It's Curse. He's going to roll over and pick up about 4 yards. England winning the Super Bowl there. 2nd down, Wilson going to run, and now he's going to slide down. He had one of those last week. It's kind of a show-me play against the 49ers. He got a first down. If he wasn't hurt, maybe he keeps going. Wilson, blitz coming, gets rid of it near side. Oh, what a hit, Calvin Pryor. Spiller made the catch, but had no chance, and Seattle will punt.
Now that's tackling in space. C.J. Spiller, watch where Calvin Pryor comes from, all the way across the formation. That's how you're supposed to tackle, Calvin. Use those arms.
I think Screen may have tipped that a little bit too, so it took the ball a little while to get there. So the Jets hold. Now Ryan with the punt. It's a rocket. Ross, fair catch.
Maybe.
Trailing by 4 early in the 3rd quarter. A pistol formation, give to Forte. Nothing. Oh, he's playing well today, that's for sure. 2nd down and 10. On 3rd down, 4-man rush. Powell's been wide open all day. Powell surging forward. Well, Powell is killing this defense today, John. That's his 6th reception. Stack formation. They don't run it, though. The fake to Forte. Fitzpatrick doesn't have it now. There's a sack from Bennett. That was a covered sack, maybe. As Fitzpatrick looked to go downfield. A great one in Seattle. 2nd and 14. Fitzpatrick over the middle. That almost was the first catch by a tight end all year, but alas, it was not. Braden Bowman couldn't hang on. Now that creates a 3rd and 14. Fitzpatrick stepping away, tipped, and incomplete. Looking for Powell again from his own goal line. Pressure, and Edwards gets rid of it. Lockett races up, takes it, no fair catch, and he gets drilled. So the Jets' coverage was on point. Marcus Williams right there after a 41-yard punt. So the defense held. And the Jets got a big drop. So here's Wilson to throw on 1st down over the middle, just overshot Luke Wilson. He got hit on that play, too. Second down. This time he rolls right, slings it near side, and he's got a completion to Tyler Lockett, who's inside the 45. They're going to mark him down at the 43, gain of 13. From the 42, locked up this time, over the middle, Jimmy Graham, and Graham has a Seattle first down. Old plane, old Army plane from 1957, which he reconditioned. More in a second. Wilson, little shuttle. Michael makes a catch. And Michael is tackled down at the 23. But not in my life. Second and 3 after the play to Michael. Wilson going to throw over the middle. Why not do it again? Michael's got a first and bowls forward down to the 14-yard line. So a 9-yard gain and another Seattle first. In the pocket hasn't really seemed to be an issue. Pretty incredible. First down. Michael left side, and he's dragged down from behind. David Harris with the nice tackle. Play clock at 1. Blitz coming. Wilson going to loft it to the end zone, and it's incomplete. He had to get rid of it. Wilson has time. Now pressure comes. Slips. Looks like throws it. Incomplete. Out of the end zone. Make it 33. And Hauschka puts it up and in. We get a penalty flag too, so let's see what this is.
Right over the ball, Muhammad Wilkerson. And they're going to take the points and then assess it on the field.
Offside, number 96 defense. That penalty's declined. Kickoff.
It's Jeremy Ross. Take a knee, start on the 25, seems logical to me. 25 here. It's Patrick, and he is taken down. Bobby Wagner came in for the sack.
It's interesting. They show a 3-4 look. KJ Wright as an outside linebacker, but Wagner going to come right up the pipe and right in Fitzpatrick's face. Starting to, when you sense a quarterback's getting hot, you better pressure him, and that's exactly what Chris Richard is.
Second and 16. Four-man come this time, and it's blocked. And Fitzpatrick coming for a new one, just a little overthrown. And now a penalty. Jeremy Lane on the coverage, and let's see if he got a little handsy.
Called a race route or a cross country.
Number 20 defense, automatic, first down.
2-yard penalty, the first and 10 from the 41. Forte, been quiet today. They stayed with it though. Plays. Second and 8. Pressure comes, he gets decked and nearly intercepted. Averill came flying in, and it's incomplete. Dominated third down today, 6 of 11. Blitz, Fitzpatrick throwing deep far side, and incomplete. Shed had coverage there on the rookie Robbie Anderson. Looked like he made a spectacular grab.
Needing to play through his hands.
And so a punt. And it's short and wobbly. And it takes a Seahawk bounce for its touch. And then picked up by Seattle. They'll have the ball inside their own 20. And hold on, we get a flag. This one is back at the 47.
During the kick, holding. Number 23 receiving team. 10-yard penalty. First down. Timeout.
And here's Russell Wilson. Going to give to Michael. Michael still on his feet. And he's across the 15, a little shy of a first down. Michael tries to get to the edge, just couldn't do it. He was strung out pretty nicely on that play. Jordan Jenkins wouldn't let him get very far. Play clock down to 1, they get it off. Pressure, Wilson in trouble, just throws it away. Sheldon Richardson had his hands full of Russell Wilson, and the Jets D comes up big. Now Ryan will punt it from his own 1. Jeremy Ross was just signed this week. He was with the Jets all preseason. And that time, fair catch. Jets will have it.
Consistent thing as well. Pete Carroll, this is his defense.
And now Fitzpatrick going to dump it off Forte. Pursuit coming. Forte out across the 40. And they're going to mark him out of the 41, a 5-yard gain.
They get very good at what they do because they don't do so much.
Forte, not much there. And now we get a penalty flag as the play is coming to a conclusion. We are the best defense.
Holding. Number 78 offense. 10-yard penalty. Second down.
of this generation today. Second down, blitz coming. Fitzpatrick sees, gets rid of it. Marshall makes the catch, and there's a flag that comes in, and I think he pushed off.
You think?
Pass interference. Number 25 defense. That penalty's declined. Result of the play, first down.
I'm shocked. I really am.
She's got 4 catches, 89 yards, and a touch today. Fitzpatrick standing and going, that way again, one too many times. It's Sherman.
Just a smart play by Richard Sherman. The back shoulder fade's been the consistent route. And so what do? You turn your head and locate the ball. And that's exactly what Richard Sherman, he knew the back shoulder fade was coming. Watch him. As it's going down the field, he knows back shoulder fade, and there he stops and beats Brandon Marshall to the ball. Miscommunication for the second week in a row between Fitzpatrick and Brandon Marshall.
Wilson, blitz, picked up, has time, coming, there's Doug Baldwin. Over the middle, good blitz pickup there. He doesn't have a catch for Seattle. Second down, Wilson coming near side, Graham, jump ball! What a catch and what a throw! I mean, you just can't do it any better.
Kevin, we saw it for years with Drew Brees and Jimmy Graham. Last year, that connection wasn't quite there. Great coverage by Darren Lee, but Jimmy Graham just goes up and gets the ball. This team, they've got a lot of weapons, and when you put Jimmy Graham in there, in addition to everybody else, watch out.
Back-to-back 100-yard games for Jimmy Graham, and Todd Bowles wants a challenge. He wants to take a look whether or not he had possession, and if this indeed was a catch. So we've already seen Pete Carroll challenge and lose one earlier. Now it's Bowles' turn. We'll take a look. Let's see, was he in bounds? There's the grab, right foot, left foot. We'll look.
Take a look here, Kevin.
After review, the receiver had control of the pass with his knee down in bounds. It is a catch. The Jets will be charged with their first timeout.
What Carl Sheffer said is exactly what Mike Pereira told us during the break. That right knee, that right shin. Remember, John Madden wrote a book named it that.
And the replay confirmed it. So they lose a timeout. They lose a challenge. First down, Seattle. Wilson to throw. There is Richardson. He's got the catch, and he's inside the 10. When they traded for him, and he's had another big one here. First and goal. Wilson on the rollout. Going to throw to Michael, who's wide open. Michael reaches over. Touchdown.
Just poor pass coverage. Wilkerson and these guys must be saying, fellas, we're pressuring them. Can we have some pass coverage back there? Marcus Williams late to get there. I mean, that took a long time to develop, and yet there's no Jets defender around him.
Christian Michael scored his first 2 rushing touchdowns of his career last week. That's his first receiving touchdown. Sherman with the interception, a 4-play, 61-yard drive. Extra point by Hauschka is up and good. Field goal against the Rams in a week 2 loss, and they hadn't done much in 2 weeks. But the last 2 weeks, explosive plays, they've come to life for the Seahawks team. As a matter of fact, 6 plays of 20 or more yards here today. Now the Jets trying to get things going, and that isn't going to work with Forte on the carry.
Bowles wasn't buying it from the beginning.
Guess he was right. This was Patrick throws complete, and he's got a catch to the rookie out the 30. It's Pete.
But he is a vicious competitor.
Patrick needs something, almost gets taken down looking for Forte. Incomplete. Yard return in last week's game. Good deep kick. Lockett makes a man miss up to the middle into a sandwich of Jets at the 25. 12 to go, and they've got the football at the 25. They're going to run it. Michael doesn't have much. Down. And that's incomplete.
A difference in people's lives.
That's pretty impressive. Third down. Jets come with pressure. He's back there, stands. There's Graham. Now running forward. He's got a first down. They brought the blitz, didn't get there, and Graham makes them pay. 13 for Graham. He's been huge today. The first down. They'll throw it out in the flat this time, and not much doing as a quick tackle by Buster Screen. Well done. Game break score that's a little bit of a surprise today. Wilson, pocket breaks down, rolls away from pressure. Going to sprint to the sideline and get out of bounds. There's a flag way after. This is in the secondary here. This is initial indication it's on the Jets.
Calling holding in the secondary.
Holding. Number 50 defense. 5-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play. Automatic. First down.
Wow, that's a biggie. Now it's one on a challenge. Seattle's last drive. Michael. He's got that spin move down, doesn't he? It's two. Brought up him. Hadn't even played a snap yet. Second down. Try to run again. Michael gets through the hole. Sprinting across midfield for another Seattle first down. First down. Michael again, right side, and he is inside 45 to the 44. Give him 4 yards on that carry.
They get better every week.
Second and 6. Alex Collins in the game. He gets it. And Collins, not much room on the right side. Leonard Williams going to wrap him up. And so a third down coming up. Third down. Blitz. Wilson knocked down. So Muhammad Wilkerson makes a much needed play, and the Jets will get the ball back. His career back in 2013. Not returning that one. Another good punt from Ryan, who does the job to pin the Jets deep, and they got a long way to go. And a first down from their own 9. Back to throw, looking far side, tipped. Earl Thomas, is that an interception? Sure looks like it.
Well, Thomas gets a pick. It's been a while, so he does the dead bug and keeps celebrating. That's what this team feasts on. The turnovers were down, but we talk about the return to Seahawk football, and it's coming at every aspect of the game.
Look at this, and that sure looks clean. They, of course, look at every turnover upstairs in the review, but that sure looks like an interception.
That's the rookie, Robbie Anderson.
Wilson's going to throw it. Wilson's going to loft it for Michael, and incomplete. A couple turnovers have helped in the second half. They're going to run it, keep it on the ground, nothing. So a third and long is coming up.
I would also say, though, Kevin,
blitz, Wilson sensing, and he's in trouble, and down he goes. Big sack by Screen, and that may push him right out of field goal range.
Coach at Stanford used to tell me about Kenny Easley, one of the best football players he had ever seen.
Hauschka will try a 53-yarder, and it is good. Hauschka has been automatic as a Seahawk, and this year he remains perfect. Hauschka, who's been driving them deeper out of the end zone all day long, and it'll be another touchback. All right, Tubes in Dallas. So first down for Fitzpatrick. Go over the middle, and he's got a completion to noon. Well, that's for 6. They need a lot more than that with 1 timeout left. Fitzpatrick, Anua again. That's good for a first down. Interesting, though, John, because we had Seattle against the Niners last week, and Seattle was
picking it up. They were angry, and that's the mark of a great defense. You play 60 minutes, you play till the end.
Going for Marshall, but Sherman on him like glue.
When he's not in, and not so sure with the rotator cuff partial tear that that's going to get much better.
Yeah, this is Peak. Nice spin move by Teron Peak, and he's going to be a yard shy of a first down. 4-man pressure. Fitzpatrick going to let it fly, and he's going for the rookie a little too far. Anderson outstretched, got his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Now 4th and 1. Fitzpatrick over the middle, and he goes back to him, and he's got the completion for a first down. So Anderson delivers on the 4th down, and that'll keep the Jets moving. 2:34 to go, only 1 timeout. Maybe even if they can't overcome this, just to get the young guy going into this offense without Decker. Fitzpatrick hit as he throws, and there's no signal, and so instead Peak's going to run all the way to the end zone. On-field signals a touchdown. I thought his arm was coming forward. Well, let's see. Right now, Peak's in for a touchdown. I know what? All right.
If anything, it's a smart play by the rookie to pick it up and go to the end zone.
Recovered by a player of the fumbling team.
His hand was going forward.
You see, you heard Earl Thomas saying his hand was going forward.
Oh, my goodness. Well, they're... Oh, let's look at it again.
I don't know if that hand ever is going forward.
I think that is a fumble.
We thank Earl Thomas for keeping it clean there. Great analysis.
And then Teron Peak picks it up, 40-yard fumble return. And the other thing is the Jets get a quick score. So this game is not over.
You do your best to try to find a way to get this onside kick. Jimmy Graham as the catch guy for the Seattle Seahawks right back here.
Folk to Graham and an easy bounce. So that second bounce, which sometimes goes a little haywire, went right into Jimmy Graham's hands. So here's Wilson, going to hand off to Michael up the middle. Christian Michael has a run of 7.5 on that first down. Lead. State Farm Game Break Show is coming up next. They're going to give to Michael, who is trapped beyond the line. And whistle blows. Jets will use their final timeout. Wilson going to toss it, and it's incomplete, looking for Luke Wilson. So that helps the Jets for sure. And they stopped the clock for him. Minute 51 to go. Seen crazier things. Ryan's been great punting all day, trying to pin the Jets deep, and he does it again, man. Takes a jet bounce, but they're out on the 12, down 10 with a minute 41. Time the Patriots have been shut out at home since '93. Last ditch effort for the Jets, no timeouts. Over the middle and noon rush. They need 2 scores here. That's not a good stat for Fitzpatrick. Looks one way, comes back near side, throwing, almost intercepted. And Marshall stopped running. Cam Chancellor did not, to what you said, which was so big. Third down, they'll run it to Powell. That's a first down, but clock is ticking.
You got to push it downfield.
Back to throw, pressure coming, incomplete. Looking for Powell, who simply wasn't ready. Left to go. Fitzpatrick over the middle. Intercepted! Richard Sherman has the second one of the game. We get a flag as well. There's some tough feelings. Matt Gold and Michael Bennett.
They really don't care about stats because they're just trying to get their team back into the game. But you can't make that throw with that guy, Richard Sherman, out there. And Richard Sherman.
Illegal block in the back. Number 72 of the intercepting team. 10-yard penalty. First down.
Fine crew today. And the Seahawks are going to improve to 3-1. Jets fall to 1-3. Since winning Super Bowl 48. This one won't be the same stakes, but the feeling will still feel pretty good. Russell Wilson, 303 yards, 3 touchdowns, was nearly flawless on a day that most wouldn't have played. For Pam Oliver and John Lynch, I'm Kevin Burkhardt saying so long from the Meadowlands, where once again the Seahawks take down the Jets 27-17. Kurt Menevee takes us the rest of the way.